No way. Your soulmate told everyone that you are just. Archangel Michael says, listen closely, beloved soul, for this message is meant to find you exactly when your heart is ready to hear the truth. You have been sensing something unusual in the energy around you. A whisper, a pull, a thought that keeps echoing in your mind, something about your soulmate. There's been talk, there's been confusion, and you've felt it deep inside. But what you are about to understand will bring clarity to the situation that has been clouding your spirit for so long. Your soulmate has been speaking about you, and not in the way you might think. You may feel like they've been silent, like they've turned away or moved on, but Archangel Michael wants you to know that your name still lives in their heart. The words they've spoken about you are filled with emotion, but also confusion. They told people that you were just a dream. Just someone they can't forget, someone who feels too real to be gone, yet too distant to hold. Your soulmate has been trying to explain you to others, but no words truly fit. They tell everyone that you're the one person who changed their entire outlook on love. They might say, we're not together, or it's over, but even as they say it, their heart betrays their words. Because deep down, they still feel connected to you. Their soul recognizes yours. Archangel Michael says, your soulmate didn't mean to let you feel this pain of distance. Their actions were not meant to wound you, but to protect themselves from a love that feels far greater than they can handle. They spoke about you not to insult you or downplay what you had, but because they didn't know how to describe something so divine to a world that only understands temporary connections. You see, when souls are linked by a higher force, there is always a time of testing. A time when one runs and the other waits. A time when misunderstandings cloud what the heart already knows. Right now, your soulmate is in that phase. They may appear calm on the outside, but their inner world is in turmoil. They think of you when they wake up and before they fall asleep. They talk about you to their friends, pretending it's casual, but inside, every word burns with memory. They've said to others that you were just someone who taught them a lesson. They say this because they're scared to admit that the lesson was love itself, unconditional, powerful, transforming love. Their pride, fear, or even the opinions of people around them might have pushed them to act like you don't matter anymore. But Archangel Michael says, don't believe their surface words. The soul never lies. Even as they tell people you were just a chapter in their story, their heart whispers your name in silence. When they hear your favorite song, when they pass a place you loved, when someone mentions a trait that reminds them of you, they freeze. Because even if they try to run from it, the truth remains, you are the one their soul recognizes beyond logic. Archangel Michael says, you have been chosen to experience this connection because your soul is strong enough to love deeply without losing yourself. You are learning the balance between divine love and self-worth. Do not see their words as rejection, but as a reflection of their own confusion. They are still awakening, still understanding the sacred nature of your connection. Your soulmate told people that you were just someone too good to be true. And they meant it. You came into their life like light into darkness, and it frightened them. They weren't ready for someone who saw beyond their walls. They told everyone that you were too kind, too patient, too real, and yet, those were the very reasons they fell in love with you. Archangel Michael says, even when your soulmate pretends to move on, the truth follows them everywhere. They might date others, distract themselves, or bury themselves in work, but nothing fills the space your energy left behind. You are imprinted on their soul. The universe will keep showing them reminders until they understand that love like this cannot be erased or ignored. You, dear one, are being asked to trust divine timing. The way your soulmate is acting right now is not the end of your story, it's part of their awakening. They need to go through this phase of denial to realize that what they had with you was not ordinary. Archangel Michael says, your patience is not wasted. Every tear, every sleepless night, every prayer has been heard in heaven. You are not forgotten. The angels are surrounding you, clearing away the pain that others' words may have caused. Even when your soulmate told people, they're just a friend, the vibration of truth trembled beneath the lie. Because in their heart, they know you were never just anything. You were everything they asked for in silence. You were the prayer they didn't think they deserved to be answered. Archangel Michael says, your soulmate struggles to understand how someone like you could care for them so deeply. They've been hurt before, betrayed, or made to believe that love is temporary. When you came into their life with pure energy, it scared them. So they built a story around you, a story they tell others to convince themselves they're fine. But their soul knows better. Right now, they may be surrounded by people who don't truly understand the connection you share. Those people might tell them to move on, to forget, to stay logical. But deep down, they can't. Because love rooted in divine truth always calls you back home. Archangel Michael says, don't chase, don't beg, and don't lower your light to match their confusion. You were sent as a mirror, to reflect what love truly is. Let your peace speak louder than your pain. Let your silence be your strength. The more you focus on your healing, the more your soulmate feels it in their spirit. Energy between true souls is eternal. It travels through thoughts, emotions, even dreams. You may have noticed them in your dreams lately, appearing suddenly, saying things they never said in real life. That's because in the spiritual realm, their higher self is reaching out, trying to make amends, trying to express what their human ego could not. Archangel Michael says, they told everyone you were just someone they met at the wrong time. But even that statement carries truth. They know the timing wasn't right. They know they weren't ready for a love so divine. The universe is working to align the both of you, but first, each of you must heal separately. The lessons you're learning now will prepare your hearts for reunion. You may feel like giving up sometimes, like your love was wasted, but Archangel Michael says no love is ever wasted when it's given sincerely. Your energy transformed them in ways you can't see yet. It made them confront their fears, their insecurities, their truth. They may be telling people you're just a memory, but what they don't admit is that memory lives in every heartbeat. Even as they speak your name with indifference, their soul aches with longing. They still feel your touch in moments of loneliness, they still hear your laughter when life gets quiet. They can't explain it, so they pretend it's nothing. But pretending doesn't change destiny. Archangel Michael says, you will soon witness a shift. The person who once spoke carelessly about you will begin to realize that they spoke against their own heart. They will regret every word that made you feel small. They will wish they had protected your name the way you protected their love. And when this moment comes, it won't be out of ego, but out of divine awakening. Right now, keep walking in light. Don't let their confusion define your worth. You are growing into your divine purpose. You are learning that true love doesn't need constant validation. It simply exists. Your soulmate will return to truth when the time is right, but your focus now must be on your healing and your destiny. Archangel Michael says, do not seek revenge, do not hold bitterness. The universe always balances what's unbalanced. The same people your soulmate told false things to will one day see your light and know your truth. You don't have to defend yourself, you're meant to awaken both of you. It was never just about romance, it was about transformation. You both came into each other's lives to shake the foundation of who you thought you were, to open your hearts to something eternal. Archangel Michael says, the bond you share exists beyond physical space. Even if you're not together right now, your souls communicate in silence, in thought, in the invisible pull that you sometimes feel without reason. Your soulmate may be telling people that they've moved on. They may post pictures, share smiles, or speak of someone new. But deep within, there's a quiet emptiness that no one else can fill. Because when a soul meets its true mirror, no imitation can ever satisfy it. You are that mirror. You are that reflection that exposes their truth. They see themselves in you, the parts they love and the parts they fear. That's why they said you were just too much. They meant your love was too real, your presence too powerful, your energy too pure. Archangel Michael says, do not take their distance as rejection, it's their resistance to awakening. They are afraid of what this love demands. It demands honesty. It demands surrender. It demands growth. And those are the things most people run from until life gives them no other choice. Your soulmate is learning through silence, through regret, through the echoes of your absence. They might tell people that they're fine without you, but when night falls and the world grows quiet, your voice is the one that plays in their heart. They replay your laughter, your kindness, your patience. They remember the way you looked at them with eyes that didn't judge but understood. They didn't know love could feel like home until you came. And now, nothing else feels right. Archangel Michael says, you have cried for them, prayed for them, and wondered why they could speak so lightly about something that meant so much. But understand this, they speak that way because they can't admit their truth yet. They fear what it means to need someone so deeply. They think they're protecting themselves from pain, but what they're truly doing is delaying their healing. You, beloved one, are not to wait in despair. You are to rise in faith. This period of silence is not punishment, it's preparation. The divine is aligning events, healing hearts, and removing illusions. There will come a day when the same mouth that said, "They're just a memory," will whisper, "They're the one I never stopped loving." Archangel Michael says, during this time, protect your peace. You have a mission greater than the pain of separation. You are being elevated to a new level of spiritual awareness. You are learning that love is not about possession but connection. You can love someone and still release them into healing. You can pray for them and still protect your boundaries. Your soulmate has been haunted by guilt. They told people you were just someone who cared too much, but that's because they couldn't match your depth at that moment. They now realize how rare your heart is. They compare everyone to you without even meaning to. Every connection feels incomplete because your soul energy is unmatched. Archangel Michael says, there are conversations happening in the spiritual realm, your higher selves are communicating. Forgiveness is forming in silence. You might not see it yet, but the angels are working behind the scenes to bring balance to this connection. When your soulmate said those things about you, they were speaking from fear, not truth. Their fear of losing control, their fear of vulnerability, their fear of being seen too deeply. You looked into their soul, and that scared them because no one else ever had. They felt exposed, loved, and terrified all at once. So they hid behind pride and excuses. But truth cannot be buried forever. The same words they used to dismiss you will echo in their heart as lessons. They will realize that calling you just someone doesn't erase the memories. They will remember how you held space for them when no one else did, how you believed in them when they doubted themselves, how you loved them even when they pushed you away. Archangel Michael says, forgiveness is your key to freedom. Do not let resentment anchor your spirit. What they said about you does not define you, it reveals their confusion. You are chosen to embody unconditional love, to rise above ego, and to trust that divine justice always restores balance. Your soulmate may return one day, not out of loneliness, but out of awakening. They will understand what they lost when they let fear speak louder than love. They will see that you were never just a person, you were the divine mirror sent to remind them of who they truly are. Until that day, keep walking your path. Archangel Michael surrounds you with light, protection, and strength. You are not alone in this journey. The universe is proud of how far you've come, even when you don't see it yourself. They said you were just too good to be true. But that's the truth. Your spirit is rare, your love is sacred, and not everyone is ready for it. Don't dim your light just because someone else couldn't handle its brilliance. Keep shining. Keep believing. Keep trusting that everything spoken against you will turn into testimony for you. Your soulmate's words might have made you question your worth, but Archangel Michael says your worth was never in question. You are divine. You are loved. And soon, the same energy that caused pain will become the source of revelation and peace. Your soulmate's heart is being softened. They are being shown visions, dreams, and memories that remind them of what they lost. The angels are whispering truth to them in moments of silence. They will begin to see your face when they think of love, your name when they pray for forgiveness, and your energy when they seek comfort. Archangel Michael says, hold on to faith. This connection is sacred, not broken. Time and space cannot destroy it, they only strengthen it. You are being guided toward alignment, and soon the confusion will fade. What was once hidden will be revealed. And when that happens, you will stand strong, not desperate, not wounded, but healed and radiant. You will see that everything you went through was preparation for the love that never left, only transformed. The truth is, your soulmate never stopped loving you. They only forgot how to express it. But love this real always finds its voice again. And when it does, it will speak through actions, not just words. Archangel Michael says, stay patient, stay faithful, stay grounded. Your energy is magnetic. Your light is awakening others. You are the miracle someone else is praying for. And even now, as your soulmate speaks to others, their soul speaks to heaven about you. The story isn't over. It's just unfolding exactly as it should. Archangel Michael says, beloved one, as your journey continues, you must understand that everything that was once painful is now being rewritten into purpose. The words your soulmate spoke about you, the ones that made you question everything, were born from a place of fear and denial. But the universe is using those very words to awaken them to the truth they once refused to see. What they said in moments of confusion is becoming the lesson that shapes their growth. They may have told others that you were just a phase, but deep inside, they now understand that you were the turning point in their life. You came in not to stay forever in the same form, but to shift their soul forever. You awaken parts of them that had been sleeping for lifetimes. They are realizing now that no one has touched their spirit the way you did. Every new face reminds them of your absence. Every conversation that feels shallow brings back the memory of your depth. Archangel Michael says, the divine is working quietly. Your soulmate's heart is being purified through the very things they once thought they wanted. They're realizing that material success, attention, and temporary affection do not fill the emptiness that losing your energy created. You were their peace, their grounding force, their reflection of divine love. They can pretend, they can hide, but the truth follows them everywhere they go. The people they told stories to, those who believed the lies, the half-truths, the careless words, will also begin to see the truth unfold. They will witness your glow, your peace, your success, and they will know that you were never what others tried to paint you as. Your authenticity will silence every rumor. Your light will speak louder than every careless sentence. Archangel Michael says, the time is near when your soulmate will wish to make things right. They will remember every moment you believed in them, every time you chose love over anger, every tear you shed in silence. The angels are guiding them toward realization. It will come softly at first, an ache in the heart, a longing they can't explain, a dream that feels too real. Then it will grow until they can no longer deny what their soul has known all along, that you were never just someone. You were everything their heart was searching for. You, beloved one, must continue to rise. This part of your journey is about reclaiming your power. You are not waiting for their return. You are evolving into the divine version of yourself that this connection was meant to unlock. Archangel Michael says, every time you choose peace instead of pain, you send healing energy to this connection. Every time you forgive instead of holding resentment, you dissolve karmic barriers between your souls. You might not realize it, but your energy is transforming them. Even from miles away, your growth inspires their awakening. The more you love yourself, the more they feel pulled toward the truth. The universe is using your light to lead them home, not to your doorstep, but to their own heart first. Because until they heal, they cannot truly love you the way you deserve. Archangel Michael says, remember this, real love doesn't demand. It flows. It gives space to breathe, to grow, to evolve. You were brought together by divine timing, and you will be reunited by divine timing if it aligns with your highest good. No human force can rush or stop what is written in heaven. Your soulmate may not have the courage yet to admit what they feel, but it's building inside them. Their silence is no longer peace, it's a storm. The same words they once used to dismiss you echo back at them like lessons. They see your face in strangers. They hear your voice in songs. They feel your absence like a missing heartbeat. They may try to distract themselves, but the universe keeps redirecting their attention to the one truth they can't escape, you. Not because of attachment, but because your souls made a promise long before this lifetime to find each other and help each other grow. That promise is being fulfilled, step by step, even in the distance. Archangel Michael says, prepare your heart. There will come a moment when everything you didn't understand will make perfect sense. You'll see why the separation was needed, why the misunderstandings happened, and why they had to learn through loss. The pain was never punishment, it was purification. Both of you needed to see love from a higher perspective. When your soulmate comes forward again, they will be different. They will no longer hide behind fear or pride. They will speak from the heart, not from the ego. They will look at you and finally say the words they've been holding back. Not to seek forgiveness only, but to express truth. Archangel Michael says, let that moment come naturally. Don't chase it, don't demand it, don't script it. The divine knows how to orchestrate perfect timing. In the meantime, focus on your peace. Let joy return to your life. The universe is proud of how much you've grown. You have turned heartbreak into strength, pain into wisdom, and silence into prayer. Your soulmate feels your energy every time you heal. They may not understand why they suddenly think of you, or why emotions rise without reason, but that's your energy touching their soul. You are guiding them back to the light without even speaking. This is divine communication. This is the unseen connection that only true souls share. Archangel Michael says, don't worry about what they told others. Those words no longer hold power. What truly matters is what their soul is saying now, and their soul is calling out for you, even if their voice hasn't caught up yet. They know now that you were never just a phase. You were the turning point that led them back to truth. In the near future, you will see signs, dreams, songs, numbers, moments of déjà vu, that will remind you of this truth. The angels are sending confirmations that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are exactly where you're meant to be. Keep your heart open but your standards high. Archangel Michael says, do not shrink to be understood by those who once underestimated you. Your soulmate will meet you again, but this time, they must rise to your level. You have done your part. You have loved deeply, you have learned, and now you must live fully. When they return, let them see the version of you that healed, that flourished, that found peace within. That will be their greatest lesson, that love doesn't fade when it's true, it transforms and becomes something eternal. And when you look back, you will understand that every tear, every prayer, every moment of confusion was guiding you here, to strength, to faith, to divine love. You are not waiting for them. You are walking your divine path, and they are finding their way to meet you on it. Archangel Michael says, the story of your soul connection is not one of endings, it is one of awakening. What you thought was loss was actually divine redirection towards something far greater than you imagined. Your soulmate told everyone you were just someone. But heaven knew the truth all along. You were the miracle they didn't recognize until it was gone. And now, the universe is preparing the final chapter, one written not in pain, but in peace, not in separation, but in understanding. Archangel Michael says, lift your heart, beloved one. The storm is passing. The truth is unfolding. Love is returning in divine order. And as always, remember, your worth is not defined by someone's confusion, but by the love that created you. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.